Look at the volatility in the markets. Right from the start, Happy New Year. We've never seen swings like this so frequently, and not only in the equity markets, but across the board, in commodities, in oil, in gold, and in currencies. Look at the dollar, look at the euro. You see these swings happening with each announcement coming from the central bank. Let's make this really clear. There's only one reason why these equity markets around the world are going up. Record low interest rates like we've never seen in the history of the world, part one or part two, and you're looking at what they call quantitative easing. Could anybody say shoveling in a lot of cheap dough so the gamblers could keep gambling? Our top trend for 2015 was bankism. And that's what you have, central bankism. But there's another side to this. It's called the merger of corporate and state powers. I think Mussolini called it fascism. Why don't we? Hey, McDonald's is having problems. Wonder why? Could it be the quality of their food? That's what they think. So what are they going to do? They're cutting out antibiotics in those chickens. From my book, What Zizzy Gave Honey Boy, that's only a small problem. They have to change it much more than that. Always pressured to cut costs, agribusiness and factory farms fatten up poultry and livestock with such culinary goodies as chicken and turkey manure, dehydrated food garbage, burnt out fat from restaurant deep fryers and grease traps, cement kiln dust, newspapers, cardboard, hog manure, human sewer sludge, plus millions of carcasses of dogs and cats that died at the vets or were euthanized at animal shelters. So what's going on? McDonald's is losing market share to higher end chains, but they're also going to be losing market share because the people that go to McDonald's don't have as much money as they used to. But McDonald's isn't going anywhere. They'll be around a long time. They had big protests over there in Frankfurt, Blockupy. People from all over Europe came to protest the opening of the new European Central Bank building in Frankfurt that cost $1.4 billion. Hey, why not? They're the central bank. What are they really protesting? It's not the central bank. It's the whole Eurozone, the whole Euro group, the whole takeover of Brussels taking over the rest of the nations and telling them what to do and how to do it. You have the Podemos party in Spain. You have UKIP in the UK. You have Le Pen's party in France. One after another, Syriza in Greece. The people are tired of the status quo parties that have sold out their nations to the central bankers. You know, ironically, there are no protests in the USA, and the central bankers are doing the same thing over here. Watch what's going on in Europe. It's big, and it's not going to stop. Hey, Putin was missing for 10 days. It was all the news. Let's not call it news. Let's call it a reality show, because that's how bad it was. Hey, Putin's with his girlfriend. No, she had a baby. No, Putin is dead. Putin's very ill. No, it's a palace coup by the oligarchs. One stupid comment after another, pushing the propaganda. And what happens when Putin shows up? He shows the force of the Russian military. People are out of their minds with this because the people that are talking about it are out of their minds, or else they wouldn't be talking about it. These are the Russians. Napoleon couldn't defeat them. Hitler launched the largest military offensive in world history and couldn't defeat the Russians. Stop poking the Russian bear. They're not going anywhere, and either is Putin. We need peace, not more propaganda. The biggest trend that's not being reported are the amount of children being born to unmarried mothers. It's gone from 5% in 1960 to over 40% now in the 21st century. That's a 700% increase. The implications are enormous. According to Child Trends Data Bank, children born to unmarried mothers are more likely to live in poverty and have social and emotional problems. They'll also have lower occupational status and income. And unmarried mothers generally have a lower income, lower educational levels, and are more likely to be dependent on welfare assistance compared to married mothers. We've gone from a father knows best society to a fatherless society. And the implications are right there: lower income and more problems and more welfare. This is a major issue. It is also a signal of the decline of America's middle class.